Orleans law in one public place reserved for the posting of ordinances and official notices of the Township of Union, namely the bulletin board next to the clerk's office. In addition thereto, a copy of said resolution was forwarded to the local source in Star Ledger. A copy of said resolution is on file with the clerk of the township.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. This evening, the prayer will be given by Deputy Mayor Cavadas and the flag salute by Committeeman Bowser. Please stand, everyone.
God of power, might, wisdom, and justice, through you authority is rightly administered, laws are enacted, and judgment is decreed. Assist this Township Committee with your spirit of counsel and fortitude, and guide us to seek righteousness, justice, and mercy, and assist us in leading our township with honesty and integrity. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Florio?
Here.
Ms. Dellisford is absent. Mr. Bowser?
Here.
Ms. Cavadas?
Here.
Mayor Figurito.
Here. Can I have a motion for approval of the minutes of the conference and regular session on June 27th, 2023?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Can we move on with the ordinances and our resolutions, Madam Clerk?
I have for your consideration on second and final reading an ordinance amending Chapter 170 of the Municipal Code to adopt floodplain management regulations.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance by the Township Committee of the Township of Union amending the Township of Union Code of Ordinances to repeal Chapter 170, Article 19, flood damage protection, to adopt a new Chapter 170, Article 19, floodplain management, to adopt flood hazard maps, to designate a floodplain administrator, and providing for severability and an effective date.
Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito.
Yes.
Amending Chapter 447 of the Municipal Code pertaining to rental properties and short-term rentals.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
An ordinance to amend Chapter 447 of the Code of the Township of Union pertaining to rental properties, short-term rentals.
Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito.
Yes.
Providing for the 2023 road program, Elizabethtown Gas Roads.
Move the ordinance be taken up for second and final reading.
Second.
Capital ordinance providing for the 2023 road program buy-in in the Township of Union in the County of Union, State of New Jersey, appropriating $1,444,019.22 to pay for the cost thereof, which amount comprises payments from Elizabethtown Gas Company received by the township.
Anyone from the public wishing to speak on this ordinance?
Move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito.
Yes.
I have for your consideration on draft and first reading an ordinance amending Chapter 266-66.2 of the Municipal Code, removing a portion of the parking restrictions on Winfield Terrace.
Move the draft be taken up for first reading by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance amending Chapter 266-66.2, Schedule 27, entitled Residential Permit Exemptions by the Township Committee of the Township of Union, County of Union, State of New Jersey. This ordinance affects Winfield Terrace. Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito.
Yes.
Move the draft be taken up at the next regular scheduled meeting for second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito.
Yes.
Amending ordinance 3729 to add handicap parking spaces in front of 1823 Manor Drive and 212 Astoria Place.
Move draft be taken up on first reading by title at this time.
Second.
An ordinance amending the designation of restricted parking spaces for use by persons with special vehicle identification cards in the Township of Union, Union County, New Jersey. This ordinance creates a handicap space in front of 1823 Manor Drive and 212 Astoria Place. Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavadas?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito.
Yes.
Move the draft be taken up at the next regularly scheduled meeting for second and final reading.
Second.
Mr. Florio?
Yes.
Mr. Bowser?
Yes.
Ms. Cavades?
Yes.
Mayor Figurito?
Yes.
Following resolutions, amending Resolution 2022-343, increasing the amount to Silly Environmental Group LLC by an additional $140,000 for a total contract amount not to exceed $1,440,000 for the asbestos removal and demolition of the Union Theater.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the release of a perimeter landscape buffer bond to Paramount Union LLC in the amount of $45,000 for site improvements at 1720 Route 22 East.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the release of a performance bond in the amount of $4,600 and cash bonds in the amount of $500, subject to the posting of a maintenance bond in the amount of $2,750 for United Hope SDA Church, 2223 Hobart Street.
Move to authorize the release.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Amending Resolution 2023-56, increasing the amount to Deer Carcass Removal Service LLC by an additional $40,000 for a total contract amount not to exceed $60,000 for road sweeping material disposal.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Amending Resolution 2023-47, increasing the amount to Rachel's Michelle's Oil Company by an additional $40,000 for a total contract amount not to exceed $80,000 for the purchase of diesel fuel for township vehicles.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a professional services agreement with M&M Construction, Inc. to provide construction management services for the new library construction for an amount not to exceed $2,500,000.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Amending the shared service agreement with the Board of Education to provide a school resource officer for the 2023-2024 school year.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing the mayor and clerk to execute a shared service agreement with the Township Board of Education to provide 10 special law enforcement officers, Class 3, for the township schools.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a professional service agreement with Spiesel Architectural Group to conduct municipal planning services for an amount not to exceed $12,000.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Authorizing a professional service agreement with Colliers Engineering and Design for planning services for the redevelopment site located at Block 2906, Lot 16, for a fee not to exceed $37,000.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Authorizing an emergency contract with Universal Electric Motor Service for the repair of the pump at the Franklin Street Pump Station for a fee not to exceed $9,165.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a professional services agreement with Colliers Engineering and Design for the 2024 Road Improvement Program, final design services for a fee not to exceed $448,110.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the sale of a 2001 Pierce Rescue Pumper to Russell Osman for the sum of $8,200.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the sale of a 2004 mass casualty trailer to Julie Aziz for the sum of $7,300.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the sale of a 2007 Pierce engine pumper to Maria Victoria Castro for the sum of $4,400.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing the purchase of an ice machine from West Side Plumbing Company, Inc. at their low quote not to exceed $9,431.69 for the police department.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing contract with JCT Communications through the Union County Co-op for the technology infrastructure and associated site work for the new library in the amount of $2,700,000.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing payment of all approved vouchers for solid waste collection, haulage, and disposal at the interim rate of $75.09 per ton for household waste and $107.12 per ton for bulky waste for the month of June.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a contract with Prestige Environmental, Inc. for the biennial certification for soil at the DPW facility for a fee not to exceed $2,950.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Authorizing a shared service agreement with Kane University to provide an ambulance and 2 firefighter EMTs at all home football games.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ask you to approve the finances as listed on the agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
From Terry Milanda, following communications from Terry Milanda, tax collector, requesting the Township Committee authorize checks issued to the following representing the redemption of tax sale certificates as listed on the agenda.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
From Louis Marrero, 1243 Earhart Street, requesting a block party on Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., with a rain date of Sunday, September 3rd, 2023.
Move to approve the request. My apologies.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Portuguese American Civic Association, requesting the use of the Showmobile for their Rancho Festival at the Knights of Columbus on Saturday, September 30th, 2023, from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Chuck Nawali, 2105 High Street, requesting the use of Weber Park on Saturday, August 5th, 2023, from 2 to 8 p.m., with a DJ and approximately 100 people.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
From Yuri Zimzek, Ukrainian Independence Committee of America, requesting permission to hold a flag-raising ceremony in front of the municipal building on Sunday, August 27th, 2023, at 1 p.m., also requesting permission to hang 24 Ukrainian flags on Morris and Stuyvesant Avenue, and to hang a banner across Stuyvesant Avenue from August 14th through 28th, 2023.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
From Joseph Venezia, Township Engineer, requesting payment number 9 to Your Way Construction in the amount of $86,621.29 for work completed through May 26, 2023, in connection with the Rapkin Park turf field improvements.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Following monthly reports from the Clerk's Office, Senior Citizens, Community Development, and Fire Department.
Move to receive and file.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That concludes my part of the agenda.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We go to our committee reports. Committeeman Florio.
Thank you very much, Mayor. What I'd like to do tonight is to take a look at 6 months of information regarding the traffic initiatives that we've had going now for a year and a half. This is the past 6 months, and they're pretty impressive numbers. For speeding initiative, we had 1,967 stops and issued 5,843 tickets. 463 of them were to residents. The reason why you have more issues sometimes, when it actually stops somebody sometimes, there's multiple violations which they're tagged for. For truck enforcement, which of course is trying to keep trucks off streets where they don't belong, during the first 6 months, we had 280 stops, 285 tickets were issued. Local deliveries, which were 40, which we'll permit if they come in where they have to actually deliver to the local street. I have one special item. We'll try and highlight at least one item each meeting from our police department. On July 23rd, the police department received a call from a resident on Grandview Avenue about a suspicious male in the backyard. Officer Melody quickly arrived on the scene and observed damage to the gate lock going to the rear yard. Officer Melody entered the rear yard and observed a male inside a screened porch connecting to the house. Officer Melody identified himself as a police officer and ordered the suspect to the ground. He was placed under arrest without further incident. He was arrested and transported to headquarters and charged with residential burglary. Remember, if you see something that you look suspicious, don't be afraid to call the police. They will respond very quickly to any request you have, especially if it has anything to do with suspicious. That's what. Oh wait, one other thing. August 1st, our big night out against crime from our police department. It's a big really event every single year. It's August 1st down at police headquarters. Food, musicians, events, different things that go on. So please.
Dunk tank.
The dunk tank, I forgot
Dunk
about the
tank.
dunk. I don't know who's going to be in the dunk tank, but someone will be in the dunk tank.
Police commissioner.
Well, I'll vote on that.
5 to 9 on that one.
So let's remember that, because it's a great event attended by a lot of people. Good chance for people to meet and mix with other residents of our community. That's my report for tonight.
Thank you. Committeeman Bowser, please.
Thank you, Mayor. The Recreation Department report. The Union Recreation Department will be hosting 2 more installments of its popular film and file fan pool movie series in August. These movie nights will take place at the Columbian Swim Club at Jeanette Avenue and open to the Union residents and their guests. The $5 entry fee covers admission to the movie and access to the pool, so come early to swim all day. Then come back the night for the event. On August the 10th, we'll be showing the movie Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And then on August the 30th, we'll be showing the Disney classic movie, Atlantis, the Lost Empire. Now that camp are winding down, if you need an activity to keep your child busy in August, look no further than the Union Recreation Department Summer Enrichment Program. Sessions include robotics, coding, stop-motion animation, movie making, still remaining. These half-day programs meet at the Vauxhall Meeting Center and are for children entering the grades 2nd through 6th grade. For more details about these programs and events, please call the Union Recreation Department at 908-686-4200. The senior report, health and wellness, the health maintenance program, Tuesday, August the 1st, 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Nurse prevention services include blood pressure and blood sugar checks. Activities and programs, yoga on Monday and Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mahjong, Wednesday, August the 16th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Bernard's Ensemble Summer Concert, August the 15th, 11 a.m. to 12 noon. AARP Smart Driving Class is August the 10th, from 9:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. $20 for AARP members and $25 for non-members. Attic Treasures, mark your calendar by August the 12th from 9 to 4 p.m., August the 13th, 9 to 1 p.m. The Township of Union Senior Center at 6652 Broadway Avenue. Vendors will be selling new and used items from antique furniture to nostalgic vinyl records, from gentle loving clothes to handcrafted jewelry, and from rare collectibles to whimsical artwork. This diverse offering will transform this event into a treasure trove for all who attend. Upcoming events, the Wind Creek Casino, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, August the 17th, $35 per ticket. For additional information, call the Senior Center at 908-851-5290. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Deputy Mayor Cavadas.
Thank you, Mayor. From our Union Fire Department, they responded to 513 emergency calls for service this period with 227 medical calls. Some significant events during this period are as follows. On June 28th, Fire Department apparatus responded to Route 22 West for a motor vehicle accident with extrication. 4 patients were transported to University Hospital due to their injuries. In the early morning hours on July 15th, Engine 1 and Truck 3 responded to Elizabeth off McGee Avenue on the Union Line for 2 houses on fire. No injuries were reported. On July 16th, Union Fire Department Technical Rescue Team was dispatched to Garwood for a building collapse with reported occupants trapped within it. Upon arrival, all occupants were accounted for. On July 21st, a vehicle struck a utility pole on Vauxhall Road and severed it at the base. Vauxhall Road was closed for 10 hours while the new utility pole was installed. Also, from our fire department, they want to remind everyone some safety tips for the summer. Please take special note that with the summer month, it's prime time for us to focus on keeping our friends and families safe. So prevent unsupervised access to the water by securing pool with appropriate barriers or fence. Never leave a young child unattended near water. Know what to do in an emergency. If a child is missing, always check the water first. Seconds count in preventing death or disability. Propane and charcoal barbecue grills should be used outdoors only. When using a commercial fire pit, maintain a safe distance from your home and any other combustibles. Have a home emergency plan along with adequate supplies and survival kit to facilitate a safe and effective evacuation, or in the alternative, the need to shelter in place during the course of a major power failure or other significant emergency situations. And that concludes my report, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. I'm going to begin by highlighting 2 of our young people that were former students in our district. One is Gabriella Scott, who's pursuing her dreams as Violet Beauregard out on the West Coast at Tuacan Amphitheater's production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Gabriella has a love of public speaking and playing the violin, and even competed in last year's Union's Got Talent. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory opened on May 27th and will run all the way to October 19th. Congratulations, Gabriella. Break a leg out there. And I had the honor of visiting a local production of one of our former Union High School students, Kerry Jules, who was the lead in Kinky Boots, I didn't even recognize him up there. This was Pleasant Valley Productions up in West Orange. He did a phenomenal job, and he will be leaving in a short while to join the traveling production of Pretty Woman. So congratulate Kerry Jules on what his accomplishments have been. This Thursday, July 27th, the Township of Union Farmers Markets will have their Summer Splash Market Party. From 4 to 8, there'll be a kids' inflatable water slide, a beer garden, a smoke and mirrors cigar truck, and a DJ out there. So the last of the concert series is also that night. At 7:30, we have Captain Jack, which is a Billy Joel tribute band. Don't miss these concerts. They've been phenomenal. We had a Michael Jackson impersonator last week that people approached me and said, wow, that was a free concert. We thought we'd have to pay for something like that. So Bill Reyes has just organized a wonderful slate of concerts this year. Don't miss this one at 7:30. If you're a Billy Joel fan, get out there. Special thank you also to Lino's HVAC and Jerome Star Realtor for sponsoring this event. Remember to bring towels for that water slide. No towels will be supplied there. Then we have Girls' Night Out, Deputy Mayor. You've heard about that, right? Union Center Sid's annual Girls' Night Out will be on Friday, August 11th from 6 to 10 p.m. in Union Center. There'll be a DJ, there'll be live entertainment, wellness sessions, food tastings with the local businesses, a glitter bar,
It's lots of fun.
a photo booth, a beer garden, and so much more. This is a great opportunity for the ladies to support the local businesses in Union Center while having a fun night. August 17th, on Thursday, get ready to laugh. For a good cause, though. Join us at the Knights of Columbus on Jeanette Ave for a comedy show benefiting the Township of Union Police Activities League, hosted by Union TV's very own Edith Damas, which right now is hiding back there. The lineup will feature Roberto Vanderpool, Shatara Curry, Miss Pretty Ricky, and Richie Redding. Tickets are only $25 and will include appetizers and bar access there. For tickets, please visit our social media at TWP Union NJ. Please note that this event is for adults 18 or older. Come on out, get a good laugh that night for a good cause. Save the date for Soul House 2023 on Saturday, September 9th at Beer Temple Park. From 2 to 9 p.m., there'll be a DJ, live music, also beer garden, food trucks, and vendors. For vendor opportunities, you can email Kevin at kwoodridge@uniontownship.com for more information. And I know it sounds far away, but September is almost upon us, and that brings our 7th annual Hispanic and Latino Heritage Celebration. This is now going to be a 2-day celebration and will take place on Friday, September 15th from 5:30 to 9:30, and Saturday, September 16th from 3:30 to 9:30 p.m. This will be at Beer Temple Park. There will be live music, performances, free salsa lessons. I think I need those. Some Latin food trucks, vendors, a beer garden, and a cigar truck. For more information and updates, visit uniontownship.com. Just also a reminder, there's an online application for the No Knock Registry. It's available online at uniontownship.com. Once you fill out that application, please email that to clerks@uniontownship.com. Please again note that this does not preclude any charitable, political, or religious organizations from canvassing or soliciting. And also, it's warm out there. If you have not licensed your pet for the year, please remember you can easily do so by contacting our clerk's office. Applications can either be picked up in person or you can go on the website uniontownship.com. And don't forget that proof of vaccination is required. If you have any questions, contact our clerk's office at 908-851-8501. And again, we remind you, for Everbridge notifications, which is our emergency and general notifications, you can go online, www.uniontownship.com, and these updates are also posted on Facebook at TWP Union NJ. And with that, I'll open the meeting up to the public. A reminder is the 5-minute rule. Please state your name and address as you come up to speak. The microphone is open.
Hi. Tracy Izigi, 1027 Bertram Terrace. Just wondering about the chicken ordinance. We've been told for a couple months that there was something going to happen, so.
Thank you, Mayor. So that obviously is on my desk. It's under review. I was off for 2 weeks, but I'll be reporting back to the mayor and the Township Committee by our next meeting, next month, which is the 4th Tuesday in August.
Okay, by the next month. Okay, see you then.
Thank you.
Anyone else wishing to speak?
Hi, good evening, everybody. My name is Jared Williams. I'm a rising junior at the College of New Jersey, and I'm also a former student at Union High School, which is also one of the biggest reasons that I came today, just to ensure that we continue our commitment to improving our public education for our students, because being a product of Union High School, I know how far we've come, and I know how far we can continue to go. So I just wanted to come out and say thank you for your work and your continued passion on improving education for our children and ensuring that, all of the folks of Union High School, all of the folks of our Union Public Schools can make it out to be great. Thank you.
Jared, thank you for bringing that up. And you heard me speak right up front about 2 of our previous high school graduates. So you guys are out there doing some wonderful work. Congratulations to you also.
Thank you. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Anyone else wishing to speak?
Hi, I'm Ruth Slovic. I live at 1700 Patriot Way. I'm new to the town. I just moved here a few months ago, and I moved here because it's closer to my work, a lot closer. And I called my car insurance, and they said my car insurance was going to go up tremendously for only going 3 miles to work. And they said this area is very high in incidence of accidents. So, and I discovered that the roads are very, very, very crowded. So I was wondering if this is an acceptable protocol that we just need to be driving more carefully, or is there something in the works to make the roads less crowded? The second question related to that is I also found there's a lot of people who act as pedestrians crossing not in the crosswalk, and they don't cross when you're supposed to cross. A lot of them, it's still red. So I was wondering if there's a jaywalking campaign to stop that, because there's many times I had to put my brakes on quick, people going in between their cars and things like that. So just wondering about that, and I have 2 other things, and I only have 5 minutes, so I wanted to cover that.
Sure. Your first point, crowded roads. Unfortunately, everyone has cars today. You have children. Each child has a car.
Right.
So cars are more in abundance than when I was growing up, where there was 1 car for the whole family.
Sure.
As you heard our police commissioner state, we've had an initiative for the past 2 years, a speed initiative that started in '22 and continues in '23. And you see how aggressive our police department is out there, ticketing people. Can they be at every single location at every hour of the day? No, but they're out there working on it. As far as pedestrian, Dan, just refresh me, do we have a jaywalking ordinance that you are aware of? State statute covers that. We'll keep that in consideration, maybe including that with our speed initiative and looking out for people that are jaywalking.
I discovered that the issues that I see on the road that are problematic are not related to speed, but they're related to changing lanes at the last minute, going in front of the cars to make turns, and not adhering to the laws of the road. And it's like improper driving, and it makes me crazy, but I don't know how to stop that, because speeding, you can give tickets. You can't give a ticket, well, you shouldn't have turned there. Right. And the markings on the road are confusing too until you get to know the roads, because the one lane may change to a left-hand turn only and right turn only, then they switch lanes at the last minute, and it becomes a problem.
Yeah. To your point, unfortunately, people's driving skills seem to have deteriorated, and the rules of the road are not always necessarily followed. But again, know that our police are out there. They will be ticketing when they see that type of driving. But thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Do I still have time left? Oh, that's my time. Okay.
Don't ignore, because I don't think the light is working. It's not working, so go ahead.
Okay, the next question is, I saw the movie, and you might have seen it as well, The Sound of Freedom, which is related to human trafficking. And I was wondering if there's anything that this town is specifically doing, or the county is doing, that I or anybody else can help stop, deter, detect human trafficking.
I think more on a county level.
Okay.
On our local level.
There's no initiatives going on to detect
I'm
maybe
just
at home?
checking with our attorney. There's nothing that we have locally with trafficking, human trafficking. No. More of law enforcement on a larger scale. And I have not seen the movie, but I've heard comments from people is, don't leave your kids alone.
Exactly,
That's bottom line. You know,
exactly.
keep an eye on your children at all times.
But the thing that scared me is that one woman was asleep at a terminal with her baby on her chest, and someone walked over and just took the baby while she was holding the baby. And when kids are out playing with a number of kids, they could take one, what can the other kids do, you know?
Always stay with your child, never leave them alone, even at other people's homes.
But there's things that maybe we as citizens can look for, like maybe an older gentleman with a younger child that doesn't look anything like them, and maybe the child looks apprehensive. There's nothing that, anything, initiatives taken at this level.
Right, no. And again, I think our public knows if you see something, say something.
Okay.
Call our police department, let them look at it.
The last thing I wanted to ask you, and it was brought up here, and it really surprised me, was that a number of events have beer gardens. I'm not against drinking, but I'm just wondering, why is there emphasis on that? Because if we want people not to become addicted to alcohol in any way, shape, or form, maybe we should set the example and not always have beer gardens, you know, and make that an emphasis, because kids growing up will think, we have to have a beer garden because that's what the people do, you know, and we don't have to have that. And so I was just wondering if we can not always, in our society, initiate that, you know, and have beer all the time. It's something that maybe we should consider not doing sometimes.
Sure. Thank you for your comments.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else wishing to speak? If not, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good night, everyone. Have a great evening.